Well, Hong Kong are on a hot streak, and now we go to the Philippines, looking to make it 3 wins out of 3. Can we take a step closer today to getting to China for the next Asian Cup? And hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. And we are still in charge of Hong Kong. We're up to match day 3 in our Asian Cup of Nations qualifying group, and we're travelling to the Philippines. On paper, a tough game. Philippines are ranked in the top 100 of the world. They're heavy favourites for this match, but let's see if we can upset the apple cart once again. Just the one match to report on since that epic win over Singapore in the last match. That was at Bhutan. This was one of those games I deliberately left these friendly slots blank so I could get through the games more quickly, and while I was holidaying between fixtures, as you know, as we do to pass the time more quickly in these international saves, somebody, my assistant manager, the FA, I'm not sure, somebody went ahead and arranged a trip away to Bhutan, just what you need before a trip away to the Philippines. Anyway, we went along, we won 4-1. Alex back in the squad, back to fitness with an early goal. Brian Fok, central defender, he got up to bang in headers off 2 corners, and All-Wing Kai was there again. We did have a little wobble where Bhutan threatened to get back into it, but we rode the wave. I just want to show you this player, Brian Fok. Having a closer look at him. Real player, so not a regen, new gen, whatever. 7 caps and 2 goals. It's just his career history I'm interested in. Who is this guy? We see he started out his career in the Hong Kong First Division, made it into the Hong Kong Premier League, moved over to China. So far, so normal. Then he went on loan to a Spanish team called Cracks. Made 5 appearances. Okay. Back to China. Then he went on loan to Azerbaijan. Back to China. Then he had a loan spell in Uruguay. And then a loan spell in Portugal. And then finally back to China on a transfer where he finally started playing regular football. Who the fuck is this guy? So just to confirm, Philippines heavy favourites according to the betting shops. We're 9-2 outsiders, despite being in excellent form. World ranking wise, we're now equal 135th, so we've moved up 7 places since I took over. Philippines, meanwhile, are 95th. They've moved up 2 spots. Let's see if we can knock them down a little bit, shall we? Team-wise in this game, have switched up the formation a bit. I got that question in the press conference. They're likely to know how you're going to play, aren't they? And, well, this is a tactical trick up my sleeve. We're going for our 4-3-3, or as the game likes to call it, a 4-1-4-1 DM wide. 4-3-3 rolls off the tongue more. But Alex is up top. We've, of course, got Sundai. We've got All-Wing Kai on the wing. Wong Wei is having to play a little bit out of position, but I'm sure he'll get himself straight. We've got Fok and Clayton, who've been really good at the back, and then we've got Feely in goal. Let's see if the gamble pays off. The Philippines going for a 4-4-1-1. You know, it's going to be a bit crowded in that centre of midfield. Hopefully our wingers, don't give too much space away. Okay, tunnel interview handled. They did spot that change in formation. Let's see how quickly the Philippines spot it as they kick off in their rather fetching dark blue strip. We're in our red. First highlight comes early, and it's Dai picking up the clearance from the goalkeeper. Whips his cross into Alex. Header goes over the bar. Hopefully we don't live to rue that chance later on. Free kick for the Philippines. Ramsey takes it. Just fizzes wide. We got away with that one. And now a throw into the Philippines. Here comes Ramsey again. Knocks it into Reyes. Nazare. They're just taking their time trying to find that opening in the centre. They've switched it out. Ott to Ott. They get the cross in. It's half cleared. But the danger's not gone yet. Oh, I was hoping we can hold on here. They're playing it about nicely, switching from flank to flank, but we're blocking them. We've been blocking them to date, but we just can't clear it. And we left too much space, and Manuel Ott smacks one in. Quite a thunderbolt, that one. And unfortunately, we're a goal down. Oh, crunching tackle there from Dai to win the ball back, and he's off. He's off, galloping down the touchline. But he gets dispossessed. He gets dispossessed, and now the counter-attack's on for the Philippines, and they've got a man around the back, Khan. Okay. Change of tactic was not a good idea. Right, a final highlight for the half. We're in the Philippines territory, but we don't have the ball. Let's see, can we turn this into a quick counter, or are they just going to stroll up the other end and score another goal against us? Ramsey with the ball now. He's trying to bring it inside, but we've picked it up. Got the interception. It comes out to Dai, who's cut inside. Going on a run through the middle. Plays in Alex. We've got to get support up here. Chun Lok out to Wing Kai. Wing Kai back into Wong Wei. Wong Wei gets out to Alex. Nice build up here. They're taking their time. They're being patient. And then Dai just does that. I mean, come on. Come on, man. That was not what we needed at all. Okay, we want a much better showing, of course, in the second half. I'm just going to make a tactical change here. Now, in those friendlies that we've been winning quite handily, I've been using this formation with a attacking midfielder, shadow striker, rather than a DM. So as we're chasing the game and we're chasing goals, that's what we're going to switch to now. So that means we can move Wong Wei up into that shadow striker position, and then we just need to bring on one of our central midfielders. We'll go for Chi Su Wei. Now he's going to be better as a central midfielder. We'll put him on attack. Hopefully this is going to bring about a change in fortunes. We'll put this guy on a wing back as well. Get out there for the second half. Bit more positive. Let's be a bit more lively and see what we can do. And straight away we have got ourselves a corner. It's swung in. Here it comes out to Wong Wei. Wong Wei plays in Chun Lok. Xu Wei. Xu Wei gets dispossessed. He just dilly-dalled too much. Far too much hesitation on the ball there. But we've won it back. We've won it back. Wong Wei with the ball again. He plays it through to Alex, who's dropped to deep. Su Wei. Wong Wei didn't know where the ball was going, and now the Philippines are on the break. It's Khan again. Oof. And, Clayton deals with it. Finally, the highlight's over. Whew. Right then, Philippines have the ball. 20 minutes to go. There's not been much action in the second half. We've had a few chances, but we're just not able to turn those into goals. The shot gets charged down, but again, Philippines get the ball back in. This time we clear it properly. Okay, we've taken off Alex, who was having a bit of a mare up front. We've brought on Calvin Harris out on the wing. We've pushed... Oh, and we've scored! We've scored! The substitution magic has worked. Sun Dai gets the goal. Sun Dai gets on target. 12 minutes to go. Can we level this? Can we level this? Beautiful play to get that out wide. One touch from the full-back. And then the header just beyond the reach of Etheridge in goal. Oh, there's a chance. And here we go, free kick in a dangerous position. Clayton whips it in. Oh, and nearly a carbon copy of the first goal with the header there. Right, we've made a last substitution. We've made some tactical changes, throwing everything forward now. We're just... Oh, better confirm those changes. Okay, yeah, we're throwing everything forward now into these final minutes of stoppage time. Can we salvage that draw, or are we going to get sucker punched late on? Oof, Feely thought he was going to let that slip through his hands. He launches one forward as he's been instructed to, and we get Wing Kai on it. Final chance here. Harris knocks it out to Dai. Dai's got in, but the cross... Oh, he's got it back again. He's got it back. And we have equalised. Great stuff. Oh, that is fantastic. 30 seconds left on the clock, and we've got a point here. We've stolen a point late on. Harris, I thought Dai had wasted the chance by being a bit too hasty with the cross, but they couldn't cope with it. They couldn't clear it properly. He got a second bite of the cherry, and we made it count. Lung Kaming gets the equaliser, and the unbeaten record at Hong Kong continues. Bangladesh is long faded in the memory now. And that's it. We've got the point. Quite the dramatic game. Oh, look at that. 90+3. A true Fergie time equaliser, that one. Got to tell the boys after that. Great comeback. The tactical switch at half-time did the trick. I need to look into that defensive tactic. I think it needs tweaking or revamping. Kuwait winning away to Singapore. If we just have a look at how Group A stands now, we're out in front. 7 points from our first 3 games, unbeaten so far. Next we've got perhaps our toughest fixture coming up, Kuwait away. That's the next game coming up in October. Now if we can get a point out of that one, I think we've got a fantastic chance of holding on to one of the qualification spots. Top 2 go through, as you can see. World rankings, so up to 135th, but I think we saw that before the match, didn't we? We get praise from the press for rescuing the late draw. Press conference we'll deal with later. Harris, who set up that, didn't set up the goal, but he was involved in the build-up. He's pleased with the draw. So far, so good for Hong Kong. And some Hong Kong League. The Hong Kong League is now active in the game. They're out checking out the players in the match. So that's all good stuff, all happy stuff. Very, very dramatic game there. So against Singapore, we had that late goal by Singapore that was disallowed. And here against the Philippines, a late equaliser to finish in quite dramatic fashion. So I'm going to skip ahead. And we'll come back for the next episode. Remember for this qualifying campaign, we're doing single matches, single episodes. So 1 match per episode. So we're going to come back next for that game away to Kuwait. I bet you can't Kuwait for it. Anyway, I'm Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery, and I'll see you again soon.